Western capitals are facing sharp rebuke from Moscow after a wave of Ukrainian attacks struck deep into Russian territory, hitting military airfields and the key rail and road link to occupied Crimea. The strikes, claimed by Kiev's SBU intelligence agency, have alarmed the Kremlin and triggered veiled warnings from top Russian diplomats about potential retaliation. Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov accused the United States and Britain of either turning a blind eye or being actively complicit in what he called acts of escalation by Ukraine. We demand that London and Washington react in such a way as to stop this cycle of escalation, Ryabkov said, as reported by RIA Novosti. In a chilling remark that left open the prospect of reprisal, Ryabkov added that he was not in a position to voice what Russia's response might be, leaving observers bracing for what could come next. Doubling down in another statement, Ryabkov said that the lack of condemnation from Western nations suggested they at least welcomed the strikes and warned that in the worst-case scenario, they could have been involved in preparing the attacks. The Russian reaction comes just a day after a massive underwater blast struck the Kerch Bridge, which links mainland Russia to the Crimean Peninsula. Ukrainian officials confirmed that the attack, claimed by the SBU, damaged underwater supports of the bridge, a vital military supply route and a symbol of Russia's grip on Crimea. That blast came shortly after a sophisticated drone assault on Russia's strategic bomber fleet near Moscow, compounding tensions in the latest phase of the war.
As for whether this is a process or not, I won't say. This was the second round. Whether the second round turns into a process depends on the behavior of the other side, including those who sponsor the Kiev regime and allow terrorist attacks. Attacks on civilian infrastructure and encroachment on objects that, in principle, probably, as they say about this, albeit quietly but quite clearly, in Washington, should not have come into view in this situation.
With veiled threats mounting and diplomacy under fire, Russia's patience appears to be wearing thin, raising the stakes for Ukraine and putting its Western backers, particularly Washington and London, squarely in Moscow's crosshairs.